I spent hours on crypto Twitter, so you don't have to. Here's what's happening. It's hard to believe, but it's already 2026. With that in mind, I want to talk about a few things I expect to see in 2026. There are 4 big things I'm watching out for throughout this year. First, tokenized stocks. 2025 ended with a lot of excitement and a lot of momentum around stock tokenization. There was a regulatory announcement related to Ondo. Coinbase announced its tokenized platform. Even a legacy player like DTCC got into the mix. This landscape should keep evolving in 2026. I'm most interested to see how much of this actually translates into consumers, people like us, actually buying these things. Tokenized stocks are actually already trading on the Solana network and Ethereum networks. But even right now, you could go to something like Meridian.app or Helios's Orb and just try to buy one of these and see what it's like. But will this possibility turn into real movement? Will retail investors actually start trading these things in big volume? And will new companies get into the mix? Will the availability grow? Will the liquidity grow? That's what I'll be watching for in 2026. The second thing I expect in 2026 is to see more development on the regulatory front. There were some big developments in 2025. The Genius Act relating to stablecoins was perhaps the most notable. There's also a lot of action from regulators at the SEC, CFTC, and FDIC. But 2025 ended with talks of market structure legislation, new approaches to privacy and financial surveillance, and other movements related to specific product categories. Tokenized stocks very much one of them. Especially in the first half of the year, I'm very much expecting crypto Twitter to get a lot of news on this front. The third thing I'm watching out for is a mix of continued infrastructure developments and ultimate product end use cases. To be honest, this is kind of always one of those questions hanging over blockchain technologies. What will they actually be used for? One of the answers that became a little more clear to me, and I think to crypto Twitter in 2025, was the sense of internet capital markets. That's kind of a buzzword people throw around. But the way I think about it is it's a lot like the stock tokenization discussions. It's about existing financial systems, older financial systems, kind of moving onto blockchain technologies. But the blockchain world is nothing if not constantly developing. In the last quarter of 2025, I talked about 2 new chains, Monad and Tempo, that caught a lot of crypto Twitter attention. Separately, crypto Twitter has been really interested in things like prediction markets. It's also a big year for something known as perpetual futures. So the thing I'll be watching out for in 2026 is really where usage develops. Whether that's on some of these new blockchain networks that are promising additional or new tech, or if that's into product categories like perpetual futures, prediction markets, or something entirely new. In any case, Happy New Year, and I'm personally really excited to see what this next year brings for the world of blockchain, on-chain technologies, crypto Twitter, whatever you want to call it.